Right, welcome to an annual edition on Fiifi-Manfred on YouTube. Charlie, coaches are stubborn, very, very stubborn set of people. And one of them, see, sometimes the way a coach is a young Jumano, how they do it, the kind of things they do, the decision making, the way as a top level staff, there's a lot of pressure. And as a coach is a stubborn, I don't blame them too much. But sometimes also, you get a sense that some coaches are just too stubborn. And I didn't think make us Enzo Maresca, Robert Sanchez, your goalkeeper. One of Robert Sanchez at that pool, why the most mistakes leading to goal. Metiasi, in terms of sweeper goalkeepers, nobody does it better than Robert Sanchez. He sweeping the back line. Pimba make claiming crosses and so against teammates Arsenal is important so being a goalkeeper make claiming crosses. But to be very honest, with the Robert Sanchez acquired against Man City and the kind of mistakes he has been doing in matches in recent times now, I didn't expect saying Maresca was going to play him in post, to be very honest. To the extent say Copenhagen away, Robert Sanchez boy, and Romani back about the game in the Premier League against Leicester City. Oh yes, some another brain dead mistake could be ball cross across the face of goal now, while fly, now fi ball, now fanning sass, now fi stories. Then you ask yourself, say, why is this guy being maintained as the number one goalkeeper? And then Maresca, what has he seen that we all have been seeing that by force? He wants this guy to be his number one goalkeeper. And then Echo Sword. And then Enzo Maresca pre-match press conference. Obetanasia. Osiono. Oye na din senka on sisa goalkeepers be this season. But given what has gone on, he realized that Robert Sanchez needed time to clear his head until money time. But Robert Sanchez is the number one goalkeeper. And until Robert Sanchez is back in the post against Arsenal. Well, maybe who in Arsenal catch him one is this Maresca guy. If he backfires on Sunday against Arsenal, on one JJJ, because he is the one that will bear the brunt for it. And because how do you have a goalkeeper like that who is prone to a lot of mistakes? And you see, sometimes, you agree with even somebody like that because Nipa not in the as the backup to Robert Sanchez and Felix Jorgensen. So he hasn't been particularly mind-boggling. On a very good goalkeeper or on one Bibi Gidibia, a transcendent Jumano or one. So you ask yourself, say, what has this guy done to even merit usurping Robert Sanchez? But it's the problems that Robert Sanchez caused the team. Is it not enough? Because sometimes it's me a ball will be in the minimum about your opponent. No, we just cover Erling Haaland's second goal against Chelsea City boy. How do you make such a mistake? How do you make such a mistake? Now Robert Sanchez a piano about some mistake runner. I feel to be answer gunity. Then people asking questions like that. Say, how is this going to happen? So at the end of the day, you actually saw say, how do you get this guy to do? And Enzo Maresca said, already the number one goalkeeper is here. I can say, hey, I brand your friend Robert Sanchez, and I want to read exactly what Enzo Maresca here with respect to Robert Sanchez and anything similar in Comodi, why he says Robert Sanchez is the number one goalkeeper. Maresca confirms that Robert Sanchez will start against Arsenal over there for himself, and talking about the fact that he sees Robert Sanchez as his number one goalkeeper as we are speaking over there. On Robert Enzo Maresca, and like I said, who said Robert Sanchez is the number one goalkeeper. And he thinks Robert Sanchez beats me at that podium. And when he was asked, it was funny. Straight away, Robert Sanchez is going to be in post. I mean, I was wondering, say, maybe it shouldn't be Robert Sanchez. Maybe you are giving the pressure that comes with match, and can relax Robert Sanchez kakra. But again, you can also understand, given the fact that Robert Sanchez in matches that are very difficult seems to prove himself as a ultimate try and match, then he gets the results out of it, and that is something that you would want from a brand your friend Robert Sanchez over there. And this is exactly what he said. I said, yes, it will be Robert playing against Arsenal. I've said many times we are happy with both goalkeepers, but sometimes you have to be flexible. And it's going to be Robert Sanchez imposed against my friend Arsenal Football Club over the weekend. And that's what he said. Of course, and then Chelsea FCC, Abranti friend Romeo Lavia, you're back. Abranti friend Wesley Fofana, you're back. And I like the fact that against Copenhagen, these two players did not play. It looks as if Enzo Maresca, Ebere Ares are two players to get them fresh to go and play against Arsenal. What a big time it's going to be for Chelsea. It's a Chelsea to win against Arsenal. What a time it's going to be. It's a Chelsea to call Arsenal match. Now, we the results from there. 3 maximum points. It is literally going to blow the season of Chelsea into the next level. A bit more with serious confidence if they go away to the Emirates and go and get a job done. Now, a 1-1 draw at Stamford Bridge. It will ask a lot of questions from Chelsea Football Club, and there's going to be a lot of things that go from Chelsea for and if they can go on and get a job done. Mikel Arteta on a pre-match press conference now spoken. But before that, David Austin spoke about Brent Fenny, Jadon Sancho. Only said Jadon Sancho, this 2025 form, it hasn't been too well going on for Brent Fenny, Jadon Sancho, and it has raised a lot of questions over there. Chelsea forum have said something clear. They don't want to keep Jadon Sancho. I don't think he has been too bad. I think as a team player, he has been just okay. Yes, he can do more. Also, you're more of a ball retainer. So you'd want him to do better. You want him to do more as a winger. And Kobenya goes consistently, Kobenya assists consistently. But there's also no centre forward or out and out centre forward or Chelsea team who will get the goals for him. I say, I might know a little bit of a big deal for him. But then again, David Austin explained Sancho's Chelsea contract. He has been reported, as has been reported elsewhere, Chelsea can decide against going through with the obligation by paying a fee. So technically, he could return to United, but that was not the aim of any party when they embarked on this deal. So it's likely that Chelsea would want to go in and sign Jadon Sancho from there. Really important over there for himself. Mikel Arteta on facing Chelsea. I think two teams that want to be very dominant on the ball in the way of playing, very aggressive on the high press, and the way they have with the ball, a lot of individual quality on the pitch. I think the way Chelsea play, develop as a team, as well as being very impressive. What Enzo has done and the coaching staff, the amount of talents they have in the squad. So yeah, a really tough match, but we are our best. We are our best as well. A big chance for us to win a game over there for himself, and that's what Abantia, your friend Enzo, Mikel Arteta, obviously that game is going to be a big one. Chelsea able to get 3 maximum points, then they close in on team and friend in Nottingham Forest and probably push for 3rd place and push for a very comfortable position. Our league and possibly go on and qualify for Champions League. And more if we say the last game to go for the international break, and Enzo Maresca now, I say this is the game and so I'm give you all. We need Leicester, we need Copenhagen, and Southampton. If they're able to get an all-important win against Arsenal, what it means is that they go into the international break with a lot of confidence, a lot of zeal. Then they will come back for the last stretch. Enzo Maresca say the last stretch, and it's a game where everybody is fit. Reece James is fit, Lavia is fit, Wesley Fofana is fit. They're not so good news still. Nicholas Jackson and Brantia friend in Noni Madueke Kelme out of the team as it stands down via injury. So Chelsea would have to find ways to get these boys fit to go in flying high and then get the results. But wow, I thought it was only Giovanni Coenda, but the story behind how at Chelsea 4 and your 2 players from Sporting CP, whilst they went after one, mind-boggling. See, this morning the news broke that Chelsea 4 and your brand here friend Giovanni Coenda, and in excess of about 40 million. Say, share the number of years I'm going to sign at Chelsea, almost 8 years now signing. So if you are doing a division by 8, 5 is 40. So it means that every year Chelsea is paying 5 million on my account. So that's a very, very good fee for Chelsea. So essentially, every year they only account for 5 million of Giovanni Coenda's fee, which is very good. Very, very good in terms of how they are signing the young boy. But the flip side of it, and I said, yes, people are asking, say, in terms of what he brings to the team, is it good enough for now? I think, say, on the right-hand side, there are a lot of players, Cole Palmer, Noni Madueke, Estaval, William, Giovanni Coenda, all of these boys are on the right-hand side. Left-hand side, there are issues. Jadon Sancho, Mihaly Modric, we don't even know when he's going to return. But the truth of the matter is that I think that by 2026, some of those wingers may not be there. Maybe Modric will not be there. Maybe Madueke will not be there. Maybe somebody else is not going to be there. So what Chelsea are doing is that let us buy. We don't know what's going to happen by January, by 2026 summer, where Giovanni Quenda is going to come in, which is very important. But to be very honest, in terms of talent, any pure skill, style of play, I think that Giovanni Quenda is an excellent player over there for Chelsea Football Club. And Oshe, what he has given Sporting CP for now on the ball and stuff like that, we are creating the most chances, 47 chances in La Liga Portugal this season. And it tells you, and I was describing his versatility, how good he is in the channels, the dribbling ability, the signing, and the ball carrying is excellent. But Chelsea have even gotten better from there. More quality in terms of player, extra player when you were cheering them to come and help them. And Uti, Giovanni Quenda on them, the Portuguese league, among the best under 17, Giovanni Quenda creates the most chances over there, 47. Victor Gyökeres with 46, and Felix Correa on him with 42 on him, which tells you, of course, generation of 2007 Chelsea, our XG rated 7.15, Giovanni Quenda 7.13, Kendrick Paye 7.18, Abrante Fene, Stavao Willian, all quality players that are going to come in and do their job our Chelsea Football Club. But that is what happened. Time at Chelsea for Abrante Fene, Giovanni Quenda no. Nenye Giovanni Quenda until I'm call Sporting. Chelsea had gone in Sobekaya about 2 months or so ago. I did a video of how a January in Chelsea for a tracking player be or Bobo or Las Palmas. But on your Las Palmas player or a Sporting CP4 player on loan to Las Palmas. Your friend boy no Dario Esugo. Now a Dario Esugo until Chelsea for a Sporting. Call Sporting. Then they ask more questions about Giovanni Quenda and Fido Masman Giovanni Quenda. But the thing is that Chelsea are still in the hand for Abrante Feno, Dario Esugo, and they are closing in on him. Makani has several times said, Chelsea here a profile of a midfielder or a large space ground eater, cover a lot of grounds, what carry the ball forward. Like some attribute of somebody like Eduardo Camavinga. Otimi on the ball, very good tackler, we need dwells or cover large space, but also say one of the inside. He is not a natural passer. Or carry ball in the body. So it's a different profile than the kind of profiles that Chelsea won with team to say André Santos, say Moises Caicedo, to say Enzo Fernandez, say Romeo Lavia. Lavia is a tempo controller. Enzo Fernandez is more of Enzo Maresca, Ikai Gunuhan in between the lines, connector of a sort. Whilst Moises Caicedo is the physical, ball winner with Chelsea anymore. Now Dario Esugo now becomes the guy. Onono will win the duels for you also. And so you are born or career conning. So I should Moises Caicedo we need ball or pass it or long pass through pass Samuel or yes animal. But for Dario Esugo, his skill set is so we need ball in the central areas. He will carry the ball forward for you. And when you're playing against high pressing teams, you need ball carriers. Satan and Mateo Kovacic what Chelsea do. You could see the importance of having a ball carrier in your team against teams that press. They are always press resistant. They have number footed, they have a low center of gravity heading, so chinabo from Okitabo heading, so Jeffin in some, and that is what the boy Dario Esugo here. And someone who Dario Esugo here, 20 years better wedding, or like I said, Dario Esugo on loan to the Spanish La Liga or Las Palmas, deal no very, very close, just like Giovanni Quenda, the NH Chelsea Kuma, or money fast. The Chelsea finalize Giovanni Quenda the end because the Manchester United for no actually they wanted to get the boy your friend Giovanni Quenda, but Dario Esugo is a deal that they are also doing. While everything indicated that Manchester United would be signing Giovanni Quenda, Chelsea went there and then got the job done. And Dario Esugo has proven so a very, very important ground winner. Say we need dwell, so we're showing him all cover a lot of distances now. He is very, very important over there for Chelsea Football Club, and that's what Abrante your friend Dario Esugo our Chelsea Football Club and Chelsea for no a pushy some of the Babeka team. What we are hearing and it's around a fee of 30 million and at Chelsea for no Abrante your friend Dario Esugo a Babeka team. Essentially, he is the guy that digs deep. He's the guy that controls the game. Dual winner, combative player, the kind of guy who make sure say everything takes for him over there. Our team. That is what Abrante your friend Dario Esugo our team and Chelsea for now are pushing very, very hard. So they will bring him in. We are expecting, say, by summer, Chelsea are going to get Abrante friend Dario Esugo into their team. Or Chelsea, echoes Portugal, no, and yet just a branch of Giovanni Coenda, but it's also a branch of the friend Dario Sugo, and I Chelsea for pushy, so many on the back into their team. But away from that, you know, of course, I don't know if Chelsea for are going to go in and then push for a branch of Victor Gyökeres. I think say the quest for a striker will depend if Chelsea can go on and then qualify for the next for the Champions League and Barcelona Champions League qualification. Then it's very, very clear. Said Chelsea for will go in there and then make sure they'll go in hard and then buy any striker of their choice. I'm saying several times, really, really interesting if Chelsea are able to go to team up your friend. Chelsea are able to go to the game against Arsenal and get a win from there. Very, very, very important because there you have it. There's a team I compete. So when these boys, team they can get a job done. Of course, the Arsenal game, because on Sunday we'll give you the pre-match analysis. Yami had much into detail. Yami had much and of course we'll get back to you with all of the analysis. Until then, do take care. We'll be back with you. Bye.